Hello, my name is Hyunwoo Song. I am a member of Youth Cultural Corps. I would like to introduce Mongchon Fortress, a cultural heritage of Songpa-gu, where I live. Mongchon Fortress is a Baekje-era fortress located in Bangidong, Songpa-gu, Seoul. Currently, the fortress wall and its interior are officially designated as Historic Site No. 297. Inside the Olympic Park, where Mongchon Fortress is located, there are various exhibition halls, museums, and buildings such as Hansong Baekje Museum, Soma Museum of Art, Exhibition Hall of Baekje Settlement Site, and Mongchon Museum of History. If you have time, it would be nice to visit these places. First of all, I will introduce you how to visit Mongchon Fortress. If you visit the Olympic Park where Mongchon Fortress is located by subway, you can use 3 subway stations. For an Olympic Park station, which operates Line 5 and Line 9, you can use exit 3. For Mongchon Station, which operates Line 8, you can use exit 1. For Hansong Baekje Station, which operates Line 9, you can use exit 2. Olympic Park is open 24 hours a day, and you can visit freely from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. Now let's take a closer look at Mongchon Fortress. Baekje was one of the nations of the Three Kingdoms period and was founded by King Wonjo in 18 BC. As a country located in the midwest of the Korean peninsula, it was founded around the present Seoul area. In the middle of the 4th century, King Geunchogo achieved its heyday, and in 660, it was destroyed by the allied forces of Silla and Tang. Baekje moved the capital 3 times. When Baekje was founded, the capital was set up in Wirusong, a basin of the Han River, but the area north of the Han River was lost due to the attack of King Gwanggyeto of Goguryeo. Then Baekje completely lost the Han River basin by the attack of King Jiangsu and moved the capital to Ungjin, now Gongju. After that, the capital will be moved to Sabi, now Puyo. Mongchon Fortress was an earthen fortification during the reign of Hansong and Baekje. It is estimated that the construction of the fortress was carried around the 3rd century and is recognized as the main fortress along with Pungnap-To성 Fortress in the north. However, in the academic world, since there was no positive evidence that the top ruling forces have been inhabited, so it is unreasonable to be considered a royal castle, and the claim that Pungnap-To성 is a royal castle is the mainstream. Mongchon Fortress is generally called an earthen fortification, but in fact it is not pure earthen fortification. This fortress used the oval-shaped natural hill with the highest height of 44.8 meters extending from Namsan Mountain and banked up the fine and sticky clay on low or broken hilly areas. This technique is called plate shaft technique. So Mongchon Fortress is a mountain fortress and earthen fortress. The outside of the wall was carved and trimmed to create a steep slope, and barrier was installed on the slope to facilitate defense. This picture is a restored wooden barrier of Mongchon Fortress. The Korean wooden barrier was used as a means of defending the enemy over a long period of time from the early Iron Age to Joseon Dynasty. There are wooden barrier fortresses with only wooden barrier installed, and there are fortresses with wooden barrier installed on top of the earthen wall like Mongchon Fortress. The wooden barrier of Mongchon Fortress was excavated by the Seoul National University Museum from 1983 to 1988, and the location of the wooden barrier was confirmed. The barrier were made by digging holes of 30 to 40 centimeters in diameter and 30 to 90 centimeters in depth at 1.8 meter intervals in the rock layer of raw soil, driving large trees into the holes to erect pillars and establishing auxiliary pillars between the pillars and pillars. The height of the wooden barrier is not known exactly, but it is estimated to be more than 2 meters. This wooden barrier is presumed to have been restored on top of the original location of wooden pillars excavated. The moat, which is a defensive waterway, was enclosed outside the wall, and a foundation was provided 3 to 5 meters higher than the surrounding area at 4 points just inside the wall to serve as a watchtower. Mongchon Fortress was excavated 6 times from 1983 to 1989, when it was confirmed that a sports facility was to be built for the '88 Olympic Games. In this process, many relics have been identified, which greatly helps to understand Mongchon Fortress. Relics are diverse, such as earthenware, jade products, stone products, metal products, wood products, and bone products. Among them, mainly pottery was excavated. The various types of Baekje pottery were excavated, and many Goguryeo pottery were also excavated. The existence of Goguryeo pottery suggests that Mongchon Fortress may have been occupied and used by Goguryeo for some time after the fall of Hansong Baekje Kingdom. Among the relics, particular attention is drawn to the black-brown glazed coin pattern pottery pieces, which are believed to be from Seojin, China. They are valuable materials that can be estimated that the Mongchon Fortress was created in the late middle of the 3rd century or earlier. Let me introduce you to the museum and exhibition hall where you can learn more about Hansong Baekje and Mongchon Fortress. Let me introduce the Mongchon Museum of History. The Mongchon Museum of History is the first museum in Seoul that opened in January 1992 and is located at the north gate of Olympic Park. Opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and are closed every Monday and January 1st. Admission is free. It is a museum that not only offers a quick view of the relics of Hansong Baekje period, but also deals with ancient history and culture centered on the Han River Basin in Seoul, which is a historical center of 2,000 years. In the center of the exhibition hall, you can see the function, role, and lifestyle of Mongchon Fortress. It is a hands-on museum where children can see with their eyes and learn with their bodies through various field experience type and participatory education programs. Let me introduce the exhibition hall of Baekje settlement site. The hexagonal dugout hut site and the storage pit of the Baekje period excavated from Mongchon Fortress are preserved and can be viewed. Opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and are closed every Monday and January 1st. Admission is free. The storage pit of Baekje period was mainly found in or near the dugout hut. Inside the storage pit, there are usually pieces of earthenware, acorn seeds, indicating that food was stored. The exhibition hall preserves and displays 4 settlement sites. They overlap each other because later sites built on ones made in the previous period. Among them, the 3 settlement sites have a flat hexagonal shape with entrance facilities on the south side and a fire pit protruding outward along one wall of the residence. Let me introduce the Hansong Baekje Museum. Opened on April 2012, Hansong Baekje Museum was established by the Seoul government in order to preserve the artifacts related to Seoul's 2,000-year-old history. Opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and closed at 6 p.m. in winter. It is closed every Monday and January 1st. Admission is free. While producing the UCC, I could see that Mongchon Fortress was a very valuable cultural heritage for the study of Baekje. I was pleased that there were many museums and exhibition halls to learn about Mongchon Fortress in many ways. Thank you for watching the introduction to Mongchon Fortress.